Good God, that is so heavy. He's got it, he's got it. We got you, we got you.
You got this.
Oh, that's it, that's it, that's it.
You can drop it. Oh, damn. Hey, what's up, BullFit fam? We're here smashing chesticles today.
Yes.
My man Todd the pharmacist.
Let's go.
Hey, what are we gonna start with?
So, what you're gonna see on a lot of guys is when it comes to developing the overall chest, their outer and lower is usually developed or they're lacking the upper and inner. So we're starting today's chest workout with upper and inner. We're gonna be starting on the fly machine. We're gonna be doing several variations, so stay tuned, pay attention. Let's go.
Let's get it.
So we'll jump on, I'll have you just start normal. First set on the fly machine. As you can see, Josh, just sitting normal. Back is flat against the bench there. Going a good range of motion, nice and slow. This is gonna be a warm-up set. We're going nice and light. One, to get the blood to the chest and also to get the shoulders warmed up. Very easy to tweak the shoulder when exercising the chest. So get it warm, get the blood flowing. First couple sets are gonna be nice and easy, nice and light. As you can see, he's got good range of motion. He's going nice and slow, and he's just touching right there at the top, flexing that inner and upper chest.
I didn't know it was a white and black shoe day today, Todd.
Oh, you know. Made an executive decision at the last minute.
Ah, dang it.
All right, guys, we're going 2 sets, warming up, lots of repetitions, nice, easy weight, getting the shoulders warm, the chest warm. Then we're gonna start throwing on the heavy weight.
You'll notice that we touch at the very top too, just to make sure we're getting that good squeeze.
One thing, if you look at Josh's head and neck, he's keeping a very neutral head angle. He's not looking down, he's not tilting his head, he's not looking up, he's just looking straight ahead, keeping that neck comfortable. It's allowing that full stretch in the shoulders and in the chest. So the chest has 4 main muscle groups in it. 2 of them are the 2 that are most noticeable, the pectoralis major and the pectoralis minor.
Oh,
there we go, there we go. Okay. All right, we're going same sitting position, same everything. Now we're throwing on weight. On these repetitions, Josh is gonna go anywhere from 6 to 12 repetitions on a nice heavy weight.
How do you like these BullFit tanks?
See, those veins didn't start popping until he put that BullFit tank top on. Until he took his Bodacious.
Yeah.
Let's go. Another great thing about the fly machine is because it keeps you very secure, and in one spot you can go heavy while protecting the joints and the muscle itself. Come on.
Oh, spicy.
All right, guys. This is the last one we're going, sitting normal, and then we're gonna throw in some variations. And on this one,
Super.
put it at 100, bring it back to 2. Okay, hold that right there. We just finished going heavy, sitting normal. We're throwing in a variation to put focus on the lower and inner part of the chest. As you can see, Josh, he's sitting with his butt scooted on the seat. He's got an arch in his back, keeping his shoulder blades and upper back and neck against the bench there. And as he's coming around, he's going nice and slow. This one's all about that stretch, that eccentric movement. Come on, let's go. 2 more, 2 more. 1, you got 1 more in you. 1 more, 1 more. Woo.
Oh.
And on these ones, we're going a lighter weight, full range of motion. We're actually going back further for more of a stretch. It's gonna increase blood. That's just gonna shred the lower and inner part of the chest. So grab it normal. We're getting a full stretch there. We're scooting towards the front of it and then bringing it around and squeezing. Full stretch back.
You want to make sure that you're squeezing at the last minute, soaking up every second of the last minute. And to make sure to do that, you want to touch it at the end. And so your partner, you're gonna see them struggling right about here. They usually get to right about here and they'll start struggling. You wanna push it forward and make sure they contract those muscle groups right there in the inner chest. It's all about that squeeze, baby.
Boom, let's go. Get another one.
Ah,
Same
shit,
weight.
It's my turn. Oh man. What I meant to say was that when you're spotting, you let your your partner, just relax. You know,
Oh,
don't take it too hard on him. Don't make him do too many.
Let's go, let's go. All right, bring butt out. There we go. Look at that squeeze at the very end. That's where all that growth is coming. There it is, there it is, there it is. One more, bust it. There it is, beautiful. This exercise is sponsored by BullFit Nutrition. Hydrate, stay hydrated, my friends. Last set, last variation. This is gonna be a combination of a superset and a drop set. We're gonna be sitting normal on the bench. We're going 10 repetitions at a decent weight. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna stand up, we're gonna turn around facing the machine, we're gonna grab the handles and we're gonna squeeze it in, standing up. 10 more reps, so 20 reps total between the two. This one isn't so much about stretching or form. This is our last set. We're just gonna pump these out, get so much blood to the chest right here to finish it off. When you're using a machine like this, because it's so secure, it's so stable, it's difficult to get injured. So you can use a little bit, either heavier weight, lighter weight, bust out more repetitions quickly. Let's go. Take a step back, lean forward just a little bit. Boom, squeeze them. Scoot back a little more, right there. Boom, bust them nice and quick. There it is, come on. There it is, 10 of them. And this exercise is just focusing on that squeeze. You can see the striations under all that hairy chest there.
You got 20, no problem. One more. Make it count. Yeah, count.
And that was the first exercise. Let's go, we're just getting started.
All right, okay, we're gonna do incline dumbbell press, superset with incline dumbbell flies.
When it comes to the bench press, biggest thing to listen to is gonna be your shoulders on this one. For me, I like to have it a little bit lower of an incline. That's gonna put more stress on the chest, less on the shoulders, more focus on the chest. Some people like a little more of an incline, that's just fine. Listen to your body. Either way is great.
Todd's gonna go first. He's got the bench the way he likes it. I like mine inclined slightly higher.
All right, a little trick. If you don't have a spotter, you get the weight up to you. First bring it up to your knee. Then you're gonna use your knees to kind of hoist up the weight. So throw it up one, and then the second. Keep your back flat on the bench. And it's all about form and stretch all the way down.
You want your partner there the whole time in case there's any type of struggling going on. This is a real injury-prone workout, so you want to watch his form and make sure he's going up and down at the same speed with both arms.
So I'm going really light on these flies, allowing for a full stretch. Remember, the amount of weight doesn't matter. It's all about a good form. When I hit my flies, I like to keep my arms as straight as I can. It is okay though to bend your elbows a little bit, to bring it closer to your body, to allow for a better stretch if going wide doesn't work for you. Either way is just fine.
I like to get a deep stretch, usually keep it just touching my upper chest here, and then go up.
You can tell it's lightweight when he's pausing at the bottom. Let's go. Boom. Easy. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Come on, come on. One more. Explode. Beautiful. Anytime you're spotting with the dumbbells, I like to spot at the elbow, still making them do 90% of the work. I don't love grabbing the wrist. If you focus on their elbow, that'll allow them full range of motion, and it makes them work harder while stabilizing, make sure they don't get injured.
One great thing Todd does is a good gym bro here and partner is he always lets me know how my form looks. He says things like, great form, or keep it up, looks great. Just gives you a little reassurance.
Let's go. And when you're doing flies, really listen to your shoulders. Only go down as far as your shoulders allow. Keep your form nice and slow, nice and controlled. Come on. There. Oh, yes.
Hey, we got Jason Abrams here, one of the BullFit athletes. We're just blessed to have him here and show us how to push some heavy weight.
And this is his warm-up, just to put it into perspective.
Yeah. What he's doing is a hex press, incline hex press, to warm up the inner chest.
All right, he made that look a little too easy, so he's gonna up the weight. One of the coolest things when you're working out in the wild is sometimes you run into a bull like Jason, and he shows you how to really do it. Good God. Those are some big ass dumbbells right there. Just picking them up looks exhausting. You want me to hand them to you?
Yeah.
Okay, me and Josh will hand them to you. That is
It's a lot
so
of
heavy.
stress.
All right, Josh, you're gonna hand him that one.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So I'm just gonna-
Yeah, usually we can spot behind him, but this is way too much weight. So me and Todd are gonna get on either end to make sure his consistency is fluid throughout.
When you're done with your set, do you want to bring him on your knee? We'll pull him from you, or do you want to drop him?
I'll toss.
Okay.
You'll toss. Okay.
So
That's
get
really
out of the
good
way.
to know, because now we know we gotta get that out of the way.
Let's go. He's got it. He's got it. Come on.
Come on, Jason. You got this.
Good Lord.
Looks great. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Oh my
We're right
gosh.
here, we're
Come
right
on.
here.
You got it. You got it. It's all you. It's all you. You got it.
One
It's all
more,
you.
one more,
Last
one
one. Last
more.
one. You got it. We got you.
One
We
more.
got you.
You got this.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Killer.
That's it.
There you go. You can drop
He's
it.
got
brother.
it.
You can drop it. Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh. You just ripped those. And that's what a bull does when he lifts weights. He goes big.
Hey, you're not done though, bro. You got flies. 55s right there. Go grab them.
Let's go. After a whole set of 150s, he's still busting flies with 55s. Still maintaining form. Once again, when you're doing flies with dumbbells, form is so important. He's stretching the chest. His form is flawless. Back is solid on the bench.
I can actually spot them by myself. That's
Let's
great.
go. Boom. Lightweight. A little bit. I'll let those guys lift that weight. So that was nuts. Jason just showed both of us up doing more weight than me and Josh combined. Once again, he's a bull, he's a machine. We're switching it up now. Still using the same bench, but as you can see, we're gonna go flat. We're still using dumbbells. Same principles, good form, good stretch. Josh is busy chit-chatting, so I'm gonna bust out a set here. All right, you guys. One of the most common questions we get asked, how to place your wrist. Do you twist at the top? Do you twist at the bottom? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Do whatever's comfortable for you. I like to use as minimal movement with my joints as possible. So I keep it very flat, very straight. It feels good on my shoulders. It feels good on my chest. It's fine to curve it a little bit or to twist it. If you like to twist it at the top to pinch the chest, that's fine. Or if you bring it down and you like to twist it a little bit, that's fine as well. Whatever's comfortable, whatever keeps the shoulders safe, and whatever you can maintain your form, that's gonna be the most important.
What I'm doing is I'm subconsciously thinking about my joints, my elbows, my shoulders, and obviously the chest. Just keeping checks and balances on everything throughout each rep. After injuries, we all do this, right? Like we subconsciously think about our joints the entire time.
Oh yeah. And when you're over 30, that's when you start being a little smarter when you exercise.
Yeah.
Time under tension workouts is where you kind of want to be anytime that you're lifting, especially heavy. It's nice and slow, well, with any movement. Just nice and slow down, nice and slow back up. Trying to keep tension constantly underneath the movement.
I love it. Time under tension. You heard it from the man. Beautiful.
There to go, I promise.
I love it.
So, because it's lighter weight, I'm probably gonna go to failure.
Okay.
Just keep going.
Let's do it. Let's go. So it's hard to see it from your angle, but his chest, just like he mentioned, it is constantly under that tension. He's not giving it a break right now. Oh my gosh, easy.
Oh, big.
All right, we'll bust one more of these and we're moving on. Pro tip, have a good mirror with good lighting right in front of you. Helps you lift heavier. What I've been doing is at this weight, I'm hitting between 8 to 12 reps each set. This is my third set. I'm probably gonna get closer to 8 on this one, but we'll see. There it is, there it is. Even though you can tell how heavy it is,
Yep.
look at how he's keeping himself flat on that bench. He's gonna allow Jason to spot him properly.
Nice and
He's
easy,
keeping
bro.
all the tension on his
There you
chest
go.
right now.
Ooh, keep going. Good set, brother.
Woo.
Good job, man.
See how he brings it back nice and slow. He's not just dropping the weight to the side, he's bringing it back under control. Injuries happen on the tendon, usually when you're dropping the weight or going too quick at the start.
Eating all day and eating right all day. That's all that matters. Figuring out what your body needs for your macronutrients and going after it. Everybody wants to do a miracle diet, you know? We know where it's at. My coaches have dialed in my diet exactly where it needs to be. When I'm on like a bulking pattern, I'm at close to 400 grams of protein, about 800 grams to 900 grams of carbs a day. Right now I'm 258, I think, but I'll bulk. I just started bulking, so I'll literally days ago, I'll bulk to about 290 pounds. The goal is 246 this time around, so we'll see what happens. No carbs today, buddy. Whew, that's okay. I feel good. Love it, dude. That's good.
All right, Josh, you going one more?
There you go. Yeah, you got it. Yep, keep going. Good job, man. Just throw them. There you go.
All right, you guys, next we're going to cable machine. We're gonna be doing more flies. We're gonna be doing 3 different variations. We're gonna start single arm grips nice and low. We're gonna be pulling it up and squeezing. That's gonna hit that inner and upper chest. Then we're gonna go shoulder width height, a regular fly. That's gonna be all, pretty much the entire chest, but really on that inner and upper. And then we're gonna finish with them up high. So Josh is gonna start low, lower this one a little bit. He's gonna step forward, allowing the cables to pull him back, getting a good stretch in the chest. He's keeping his shoulders and his back very stable, feet are in a comfortable position. And as you can tell, he's pinching almost on his pinkies right there at the top. And as you can see, that upper and inner chest is just going nuts. It's perfect. He's going nice and slow, nice and controlled. Every fly movement, it's about time under tension, it's about control, and it's about keeping the joints stable and secure. Oh, there we go, there we go. Let's go. Woo. That's it. You can even tell how engaged his core is right now, keeping his body stable. Jason's probably gonna go a little heavier than me and Josh. Jason, what weight do you want? 25s? Okay. And you'll notice as well, even Jason, who's lifting 150-pound dumbbells, he's keeping that weight at a very safe level that he can bust out a lot of reps. He's keeping that muscle under tension. See how slow he's going on that movement right there? Shoulders are locked in, back's locked in, core is engaged, and his chest is just shredded right there. Upper, inner, you can see the veins popping. And look at how he's allowing the cable to pull it all the way back till he gets a stretch in the chest. He's listening to his shoulders. As soon as the shoulders say stop, he's stopping, but as you can see the chest, you can see the striations as he's getting pulled back. Let's go, Josh. Let's go 15.
Okay.
So the best thing to remember on cables, any cables at all, is big proud chest. You want
Big proud chest.
Yep. So a little bit of scapulary retraction, bringing those scaps behind your back, trying to pinch them together, and then just trying to make that chest real big, real proud. Bring out that upper chest.
Okay.
As you're working, well, all your chest really, as you're working these. So.
Big proud chest. Let's go.
I can see your abs protruding through your tank top.
Yes.
So what you heard Jason talking about, and what you saw Josh do, he had 8 to 12 reps, perfect form. He was very much under control. And then he finished with a couple cheat reps or a couple half reps, still very much under control. Once again, just allowing the muscle to maintain all that tension, all that pressure, all that focus. Killer for the pump, blood flow. It's gonna help his chest grow.
So I was 41 when I did my first show. I'm a police officer. I have been for 20 years.
Thank you for your services, brother.
Thank you, man. But I was like, I gotta do something for me for once. You know what I'm saying? And bodybuilding, it can be a fairly selfish sport, but I wish I would have started it a long time ago, because you save a ton of health problems by staying in shape and taking care of yourself. And not to mention the mental break that you get seeing the stuff that I see as a police officer day in, day out. This is my church, man. This is my meditation. So, anybody getting into it, BullFit's the way to go for sure. I love that pre-workout, man. It's definitely my favorite. So,
okay, guys, time to hydrate with our BullFit hydrates. We got pina colada, strawberry kiwi,
Coconut lime.
coconut lime.
These guys are badasses. They're gonna dry scoop it. I need some water. Best tasting, cleanest hydrate on the market right there. So on the next variation, we raised it from the lower to what we call the mid. The exact height doesn't matter, it's whatever's comfortable. Think about kind of mid chest to shoulder range. On this one, we're gonna stand a little bit further forward, allowing for a better stretch in the chest. Same concept, but this time I'm gonna lean a little bit forward even, allowing for more of that stretch. And then I'm just bringing it straight in front of me, and then pinching it right there at the top. Once again, that downward motion or that eccentric movement is gonna be key. Even though you're bringing the weight down, you're still keeping weight, focus, and tension on the chest. This is gonna hit that pectoralis major and the pectoralis minor really well. So we did 2 sets on the lower. We're gonna do 2 sets right here in the mid. And then on the last one, we're gonna raise it all the way up and do 2 more sets. So it's gonna be 6 sets overall for this one fly exercise. And between all 3 different variations, you're gonna hit every one of the muscles in the chest. You're gonna hit it at different angles, causing different stresses and tensions on different part of the chest, allowing for, once again, overall growth. Remember, time under tension's key. Let's go. Let's go. You'll notice between Jason, myself, and Josh, we all do it just a little bit different. We're different heights. And so it's gonna be whatever's comfortable on the shoulder, making sure you're feeling the stretch in the chest. Most important thing is gonna be pinching at the top and then keeping it slow and under control as you bring it back. The distance you stand in front doesn't really matter. If your elbows are a little bit bent or if they're perfectly straight, once again, as long as the joints are secured, you're getting a good stretch and you're pinching it at the top. Let's go, come on. Beautiful. That's it. Let's go. There it is. Come on. All right, and as you can tell, we ended up raising the cables to up high now. So this is gonna be the last variation of our flies for the day. As you can see, just like you mentioned, he's stepping forward, he's actually leaning. It's gonna make the cables maintain that constant tension on the chest, allowing for a stretch. Just like you mentioned, I was pinching it right there, kind of pinkies at the bottom, then just squeezing. All right, you saw Jason, he stepped a little bit forward. I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. I'm gonna keep myself lined up and I'm gonna be bent straight over. This one won't keep as much tension on the chest through the whole movement. Either way is just fine. So I'm keeping myself, my shoulders lined up with the cables and bringing it straight over. The variation that I did, keeping myself back, it feels a little bit better on my left shoulder. However, either way is great. If you want to step forward, you're going to keep the chest under tension the entire time. Josh is going to pick the way he wants to do it. So Josh is going to step a little bit forward, keeping his back nice and straight, allowing for a full pull on the chest there. And then once again at that squeeze, we're squeezing those knuckles as close as we can together. One more, bust it, bust it, bust it. Yes. That's it.
Damn. Crazy.
All right, Jason, let's get it, one more. All right, for this workout, we're finishing with just a flat bench. The three of us are probably gonna do different amount of weights. I'm going one plate on each side. Gonna do about 15 to 20 reps. Hand grip's gonna be about shoulder width apart. I like to put my pinkies kind of on the markers on the bar there. Biggest thing, good form, nice and quick, bust them out.
Finish strong, let's go. Oh, perfect.
Let's go. As you can see, he's maintaining good form. His back is staying flat on the bench. Elbows, shoulders, everything looks solid. He's going nice and quick, so we're keeping all that tension right there on the chest. One more, one more. Beautiful.
Oh.
Let's go. It's all you, it's all you. It's all you. Come on. One more, one more, one more, one more. I got you. One more. Beautiful. That was all you. I didn't touch it.
Increasing the weight a little bit. I'm gonna shoot for 20.
Oh. Easy. Easy.
That concludes an amazing chest workout with my gym bros here. Jason Abrams, Todd the Pharmacist. Make sure to follow him on Instagram. I'm Joshua Del Graves. Don't forget to get your Bodacious today. Use code JOSHFIT20 for 20% off. And till next time, let's go, baby.